Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Cracking wpa2 Wi-Fi with GPU acceleration, a detailed tutorial. This tutorial will guide you through the process of cracking wpa2 Wi-Fi networks using GPU acceleration. It's crucial to understand that attempting to crack a network you don't own or have permission to access is illegal and unethical. This tutorial is for educational purposes only, to understand network security vulnerabilities and learn how to protect your own network. Disclaimer: I am an AI language model, and I cannot endorse or encourage any illegal activities. This tutorial is for educational purposes only. Cracking Wi-Fi networks without permission is illegal and unethical. You are solely responsible for your actions. Prerequisites **** a compatible NVIDIA or AMD GPU **** GPU acceleration is the key to speeding up the cracking process. The more powerful your GPU, the faster the process will be. NVIDIA GPUs generally offer better performance with cracking tools, but AMD GPUs can also be used. ***, a Linux-based operating system, recommended. While it might be possible on Windows with WSL or virtual machines, Linux offers the best compatibility and performance. Kali Linux is a popular choice for penetration testing due to its pre-installed tools. Other distributions like Ubuntu or Parrot OS also work well. Basic Linux command line knowledge * familiarity with navigating the file system, executing commands, and using text editors. Drivers for your GPU * make sure you have the latest drivers installed for your GPU. Software * Aircrack NG Suite * This suite contains the essential tools for capturing and cracking Wi-Fi packets. It should be pre-installed on Kali Linux. If not, you can install it using your distribution's package manager, example sudo apt-get install aircrack-ng. *#hashcat** This is the powerful password cracking tool that utilizes the GPU. You'll need to install it manually. *parrot, optional, but recommended. Parrot pre-computes pairwise master keys, PMKs, and pre-calculates parts of the WPA/WPA2 handshake, which can significantly speed up the cracking process when using large word lists or specific SSID/network name. However, it is often outdated and might be tricky to install on newer systems. Outline *. 1. Understanding WPA2 security and the handshake. 2. Setting up your environment, Linux, drivers, software. 3. Capturing the WPA2 handshake. 4. Converting the capture file, if needed. 5. Cracking the WPA2 password using hashcat. 6. Optimizing hashcat for your GPU. 7. Using word lists and rules. 8. Advanced techniques, PKID attack, mask attack, rule-based attacks. 9. Protecting your own Wi-Fi network. 1. Understanding WPA2 security and the handshake. WPA2, Wi-Fi Protected Access 2, is a security protocol used to secure most modern Wi-Fi networks. It relies on the following. *SSID, Service Set Identifier, the network name you see when connecting to Wi-Fi. *Password, PSK, pre-shared key, the passphrase you enter to connect to the network. *handshake *, a four-way handshake process that occurs when a device connects to the Wi-Fi network. This handshake is essential for deriving the encryption keys used to secure the connection. We need to capture this handshake to attempt to crack the password. Why brute forcing works *. Brute forcing involves trying various password combinations until the correct one is found. WPA2's vulnerability to brute force attacks stems from the fact that the handshake contains hashed information derived from the password and the SSID. We can generate candidate passwords, hash them, and compare them to the information in the handshake. 2. Setting up your environment. Install Kali Linux, or a similar distribution. Download the ISO image from the official Kali Linux website and install it on a virtual machine, VirtualBox, VMware, or directly on a physical drive. Update your system. After installation, run sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade to get the latest updates. Install GPU drivers. nvidia. You can find the latest driver version for your card using Ubuntu drivers devices. AMD*. Install aircrackng*. This should be pre-installed on Kali Linux. If not, install hashcat*. Download the latest binary from the hashcat website, https://hashcat.net/hashcat/ https://hashcat.net/hashcat. Extract the archive. No installation is necessary, just navigate to the extracted directory. Testing hashcat, very important. Before proceeding, run hashcat to see if it recognizes your GPU. This command lists the available devices, GPUs. If your GPU is not listed, something is wrong with your drivers or hashcat configuration. Troubleshoot your drivers first. Pay attention to the information about OpenCL, for AMD, or CUDA, for NVIDIA, support. Install parrot, optional. This is often tricky to install on modern systems and may not be necessary for basic cracking. If you want to try, be aware that you might need to resolve dependency issues if you encounter errors. 3. Capturing the WPA2 handshake. We'll use aircrackng tools to capture the WPA2 handshake. Identify your wireless interface. Look for an interface like -0 or WLP3S0. This is your wireless adapter. Put your wireless interface into monitor mode. This creates a monitor mode interface, typically named ULAN0 mon. If ULAN0 doesn't exist and you use WLP3S0, then monitor interface will be WLP3S0 mon. Find your target network's bzzd and channel *. This will display a list of nearby Wi-Fi networks. Note the following. *bzzd*, the MAC address of the access point, example 00:11:22:33:44:55. Channel *, the Wi-Fi channel the network is using, example 6. *SID*, the network name, example my Wi-Fi network. Capture the handshake *. Replace channel with the channel of the target network, example 6. File name with a file name for the captured data, example my_capture. This will create files like my_capture01.cap. Bzzd with the bzzd of the target network, example 00:11:22:33:44:55. :0 mon with the name of your monitor interface. This command will start capturing packets. The goal is to capture the four-way handshake. Look for the message WPA handshake, bzzd in the aerodumpengi output. If a device is actively connecting or reconnecting to the network, you'll likely capture the handshake quickly. To authentication attack, if necessary. If you're not seeing the handshake after waiting a while, you can force a device to disconnect and reconnect to the network, triggering the handshake. Use this sparingly, and responsibly. Excessive authentication can be considered a denial of service attack. Open a new terminal window and run. Replace *bzzd with the bzzd of the target network. *client_Mac with the MAC address of a connected device. You can find this in the errodumPng output under the station column. If you don't specify a client MAC, it will authenticate all clients. This is generally less effective and more disruptive. *:0 mon with the name of your monitor interface. Go back to the errodumPng terminal. You should see the WPA handshake message appear shortly after the authentication command. Important *: once you see the handshake message in the errodumPng window, you can stop both errodumPng and AirPlay-ng by pressing Ctrl+C in each terminal. 4. Converting the capture file, if needed. Hashcat generally works best with the .caps format. Aircrack-ng outputs .cap files. You may need to convert the capture file to .caps. This can be done using xcaptool or other converters. This will create a my_capture.caps file. If xcaptool is not available on your system, you can try installing wpa2 to convert it into a different format. However, .caps is generally recommended for Hashcat. 5. Cracking the wpa2 password using Hashcat. Now comes the core part, cracking the password using Hashcat. * basic word list attack *. First, you'll need a word list. You can download or generate word lists. Kali Linux often includes the Rockio.txt word list, usually zipped. You need to unzip it first. Then, run Hashcat. Let's break down the command. */hashcat executes the Hashcat binary. *M2500 specifies the hash type. 2500 is for WPA/WPA2 caps format. Refer to the Hashcat documentation, https://hashcat.net/wiki/doku.php, id equals example_hashes, https://hashcat.net/wiki/docu.php id =example_hashes, for a complete list of hash types. *my_capture.caps, the path to the captured handshake file. */usr/share/wordlist/rockio.txt, the path to the word list file. Hashcat will start trying passwords from the word list against the captured handshake. If it finds a match, it will display the cracked password. If it exhausts the word list without finding a match, it will report that no password was found. 6. Optimizing Hashcat for your GPU. Hashcat has several options to optimize performance. Here are some important ones. *w workload_profile * specifies the workload profile. Values range from 1, low, to 4, high. Higher workload profiles put more strain on your GPU and can increase performance, but they may also cause instability. Start with a lower value and gradually increase it until you find a stable configuration. A value of 3 or 4 is recommended. *O** optimized kernel. This can significantly improve performance, but it might not be compatible with all GPUs. Try it and see if it helps. *D device_type * specifies the device type to use. Use one for GPU. You can specify multiple device types. *n number * specifies the number of threads per device. Adjust this for optimal performance. Experiment to find the best value for your GPU. *L number * specifies the workload for the specific device. This is another way to adjust the load on your GPU. Example with optimizations. Experimentation is key. The optimal settings depend on your specific GPU and system configuration. Monitor your GPU's temperature and usage during the cracking process. If it gets too hot or becomes unstable, reduce the workload or the number of threads. 7. Using word lists and rules. Word lists. The most common approach. You can find word lists online, search for password word lists, or generate your own. Consider using targeted word lists that are relevant to the target network, example common passwords in the target's language, names of people or businesses associated with the network, etc. Rules. Rules are sets of instructions that modify passwords from a word list. They can perform operations like capitalizing letters, adding numbers or symbols, reversing words, and more. Rules significantly expand the number of password combinations Hashcat can try. Hashcat includes a default rules file, rules/best64.rule. You can specify a rules file using the R option. This will apply the best64.rule rules to the passwords in rockio.txt. You can also create your own rules files to target specific password patterns. 8. Advanced techniques. Mkit attack. This attack exploits a vulnerability in some wpa2 implementations. It allows you to capture the Mkit, pairwise master key ID, instead of the full handshake. The Mkit can then be used to derive the PMK, pairwise master key, directly, skipping the four-way handshake. This can be faster in some cases. Use stump tool to capture the Mkit. Convert the PKAPM file to a Hashcat compatible format. Crack the Mkit using Hashcat, hash mode 16800. The Mkit attack might not work on all networks because it depends on the specific WPA2 implementation. Mask attack. Instead of using a word list, you can define a password mask. A mask specifies the possible characters at each position in the password. This is useful if you have some information about the password format. For example, if you know the password is 8 characters long and consists of lowercase letters and numbers, you could use the following mask. L represents a lowercase letter. D represents a digit. Hashcat command. Mask attacks can be very powerful but also very time-consuming, especially with longer passwords and larger character sets. Rule-based attacks. Combine word lists with rules to create a vast number of password variations. This significantly increases your chances of success. 9. Protecting your own Wi-Fi network. Use a strong password. Choose a password that is at least 12 characters long and includes a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Avoid using dictionary words or common phrases. Use WPA3, if possible. WPA3 is the latest Wi-Fi security protocol and offers significant improvements over WPA2, including stronger encryption and protection against brute force attacks. Enable WPS protection, if available, and secure. WPS, Wi-Fi protected setup, can be vulnerable to attacks if not implemented correctly. Disable it if you're concerned about security. Some routers have enhanced WPS implementations that are less vulnerable. Update your router's firmware. Router manufacturers often release firmware updates to address security vulnerabilities. Make sure your router is running the latest firmware. Disable SSID broadcasting. Hiding your SSID makes it slightly more difficult for attackers to find your network, but it's not a foolproof security measure. MAC address filtering. This allows only specific devices, based on their MAC addresses, to connect to your network. However, MAC addresses can be spoofed, so it's not a perfect solution. Monitor your network for suspicious activity. Check your router's logs for unauthorized access attempts. Code example, bash script for a simple attack. Important notes Asterisk ethics and legality Again, I must emphasize that attempting to crack Wi-Fi networks without authorization is illegal and unethical. Time cracking WPA2 passwords can take a considerable amount of time, from minutes to days or even weeks, depending on the password complexity, the word list used, and your hardware. Success is not guaranteed. If the password is very strong, random, long, it might be impossible to crack it even with the best hardware and techniques. Stay updated. Wi-Fi security is an evolving field. New vulnerabilities are discovered, and new techniques are developed. Stay up to date on the latest security practices. This tutorial provides a comprehensive overview of how to crack WPA2 Wi-Fi using GPU acceleration. Remember that this is for educational purposes only and should not be used for illegal or unethical activities. Focus on using this knowledge to strengthen the security of your own Wi-Fi network. Good luck, and stay safe.